You love working your legs and booty, but you hate the soreness that you feel the next day. Keep watching, because I'm showing you how you can significantly reduce your muscle soreness after your workout. For nutrition and fitness for strong moms like you, make sure that you hit subscribe and you hit the bell below so you never miss a video from me. If you're dreading the post-workout muscle soreness called delayed onset muscle soreness, aka DOMS, and you wince in pain just thinking about how are you going to sit down in a squat on the toilet when your butt hurts so much? By the end of this video, you'll know the exact routine that you should be doing following a hard butt and leg workout so that you can get back to your workout quicker and with less muscle soreness. And stick around to the end because I've got 2 remedies that are non-foam rolling and non-stretching that really will pair up well and really take you that extra mile in getting rid of that muscle soreness. As a personal trainer and somebody who trains my butt really hard, this is the exact routine that I go through and I put all my clients through after their hard booty and leg workout. All right, so let's get to it. You've just done a really hard leg and butt workout, and now we want to foam roll those muscles. We always want to start with our bottom and work our way up our body. We're going to be doing 3 of our muscles today. We're going to be doing and starting with our hamstrings, moving to our glutes, and then finishing with our quad muscles. Now, a couple things to remember and to know when you're foam rolling. We never want to roll over knees or underneath knee pits. Same goes with elbows. And when we are rolling, we want to always work in 2 zones. So we're doing our hamstrings. We are going to start in zone 1. That is right from above the knee pit, and then we're going to work halfway. And then we're going to go back, and we're going to do this 4 times, up and down. Now, we don't want to go fast. We want to go nice and slow with our breath. So let's do it. For those of you who are beginners, starting foam rolling, here is where I would start with both legs on the foam roller. You're going to place your hands beside your butt, and you're going to push your body up and roll halfway up, just as I described, and then back. Now, if you're doing this and you're like, okay, well, I can handle this tension, I can handle the weight of my legs, want to take it a little bit a notch harder, what you're going to do is place one leg on top of the other. And now you have more, you put more pressure into that hamstring that's being rolled in. So we're going to do this from the top, and we're going to roll one direction, inhale and exhale. I want you to follow your breath and go nice and slow. Okay, if you're doing this, that is not gonna get you anywhere. So we wanna go nice and slow with your breath. You're gonna inhale in one direction, exhale in the other direction. We're gonna do this up and down 4 times. And then where you're going to stop is just the middle of that hamstring. And you're gonna take that top leg off, and we're just gonna cross friction back and forth for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And reset. I'm gonna move over here because as you're rolling, you'll notice you start to roll off the mat. Now we're gonna work in zone 2, and that's from the top part, so where we just finished, the mid hamstring, all the way to where our glutes meet our thigh. Same leg, and we're rolling all the way up. And for me, this is where I really feel it. So if you wanna spend more time in one area, feel free to do that. Again, following your breath. And last one here, take that top leg off again, and we're just gonna go back and forth for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, still working my right side, we're gonna move on to my glutes. So, popping up onto this roller, I'm seated on my roller, and I'm going to take my right ankle onto my left knee. And I only want to work my right glute muscle. So what I'm going to do is take the knee that's up, and I'm going to drop it down. So if you can see, my left butt muscle is off of the roller. So I'm strictly rolling only on the right side. Whew. Now, if you've been sitting all day, this feels maybe not so great, but I promise the more that you do this, the easier it will become. So when you're foam rolling, you should never be in pain. I always call it on the hurt-o-meter scale. From 1 to 10, you shouldn't be any higher than an 8. So an 8 on your pain scale should be okay. All right, so if you're rolling here, we're doing 4. What I want you to do is find, if you feel a trigger point, you know when a massage therapist is just digging in and you feel like she spends time there. If you feel an area like that you want to spend more time in, hang out there and breathe through it. Alternatively, you can rock your hips from side to side, trying trying to just get into that muscle a little bit more. And one more time. You want to take this a little bit deeper. I will take my arm and hook it around and just bring that in and breathe through it. Now we're going to move the roller to the very, very top part of our glute. So I'm going to roll down and I'm going to hang out here. It's like 1 little inch area. And usually I feel with this area, it's best to just rock it back. I hope that's feeling good for you. I know a lot of people say this hurts so good. All right, and then we're gonna come off. Now we're gonna move on to the other leg before we do our quad muscles. All right, so again, placing that roller above your knee pit and place the other leg on top. Bring your hands close to your backside, your butt, because if your hands are out here, you're not gonna be able to get as high as you need to. So my leg is on top, and I'm gonna roll halfway up. Whew, this leg I'm really feeling today. And remember, we are going with our breath, so we're inhaling in one direction, exhaling in the other direction. And the last one, I'm only halfway up. My hamstring, we're gonna take that top leg off and we're gonna cross friction side to side for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you wanna hang out longer here, I feel like I really just need to hang out longer and just rock back and forth. I did deadlifts yesterday, so I'm feeling this today. All right, we're gonna reset. So see how my arms are way back here? Reset, because now we're working from halfway all the way up to where our glute meets our thigh. And rolling all the way up and back to the middle. So we're rolling only in zone 2. For me, this side is really tight. So I'm gonna take my top leg off because the extra leg, not feeling so much for me. I'm gonna take my top leg off because I'm really feeling this today. I don't really need the extra resistance on my leg. And now we're gonna cross friction back and forth for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And what you'll notice when you're rolling is that some days will be easier than others. Some days you might have worked really hard and you're really feeling it from a previous day's workout. That's why we are rolling. I also want to point out that rolling your hamstrings is really great before a workout. So if you know you're going to be doing a lot of leg stuff, if you know you're going to be doing deadlifts especially, I highly recommend using the foam roller and rolling your hamstrings to warm up. And then you'll do it again to cool down. All right, so moving on to that other glute muscle. And again, we're doing our left side, so I'm taking my left ankle on top of the right knee, and then switch over to the side. And as you can see, right, my right glute muscle is not on the roller. I'm just rolling up the left side. And again, you're rolling and breathing. So inhaling one direction, exhaling in the other direction. And find that trigger point area, and then we're gonna rock side to side. Kind of like a massage therapist would get right in there and, massage out that little trigger point area. And then I'm gonna roll up to that really high, very top part of the glute and just hang out there. So you guys can play around with this. What feels best for you? Do you like rocking side to side? Do you want to hang out longer in one area? Take it by day, depending on what workout you did. And then we're going to hook our arm over, holding that here. And unhook here. All right, so now we're gonna roll our quad muscles. This one's a little bit harder to get into than the other ones. I'm going to show you how to do that. So again, we are going to place the roller, and we're working in 2 zones. So from just above the knee to halfway, and then from halfway all the way up to the top of our quad muscle. So I'm going to start by placing the roller over to my right. We are doing the right side. I'm going to get in the position where I can place that roller just above the knee. And then my other leg, so my left, if you can see, kind of, I always call it Spider-Man. So I'm resting on the inside of my knee. I'm gonna take my mat, bring it over, because I need to rest on my forearms as well. So come down onto my forearms, and I got my Spider-Man leg, and I've got my roller out on my right. So I'm using my forearms, and I'm going to push my body to roll back, so the roller's coming halfway up, and then back to where I started. Now, when you're rolling your quad muscle, I want you to make sure that you have a nice neutral spine. Nice neutral spine, and you're not sagging your belly to the floor, okay? So you can see I'm arching this. We don't want that. We want nice neutral and rolling here. And then after 4, we're gonna stay halfway up to that quad muscle, and we're gonna do 4 knee bends. Now, today I can really bend my knee. Some days I can only bend it an inch, so I do not want you to be forcing it. Remember, we are just stretching the muscle. We don't want to be reaming on it. So you can do 4, and then down. Now we're going to reset. We're going to have to walk our forearms backward so we can roll that roller all the way up, and then all the way back to the middle. Remember, nice and slow, inhaling one direction, exhaling the other. And keeping that spine nice and neutral. Don't let your stomach sag to the floor. And last one, we're gonna end up at the top again, and we're gonna do 4 knee bends here. And again, some days you might be able to do a full knee bend, and sometimes maybe just an inch, and that's okay. Just remember, we're not trying to ream on the muscle. And slowly roll off. We're gonna switch legs. All right, now we're working our left side, so you're gonna bring your roller over to the left and placing that roller just above that left knee, bringing your Spider-Man leg out and placing your forearms back onto the ground. Make sure that your spine is nice and neutral, and you're going to roll halfway up and back. And remember, following your breath. And last one. Do those 4 knee bends. And walk those arms down. Adjust your mat if you need to. And we're going to bring that roller all the way up and back to the middle. And last one, we're going to end up at the top, and 4 knee bends here. And then slowly roll off. Make sure to comment below and tell us how you stretch or you foam roll after your workout. And don't lie if you're one of those people who say you're gonna stretch later and never do. So now you know exactly how to foam roll your backside, your legs after a really good hard leg and booty workout. So never go another leg and booty day without foam rolling. I promise this is going to change the way that you feel in the days after your hard workout. Oh, and those 2 tips that I told you that I was going to save for the end. All right, to go along with foam rolling, 2 other things that I do not all the time. One is very easy to do. Go to your health food store or your health food aisle in your grocery store, pick up a bottle of tart cherry juice, okay? Oh, that's all it is, tart cherry. And drink a half a cup of that diluted with half a cup of water. that goes a long way with helping. There are some compounds in tart cherries that really help to reduce the amount of muscle soreness. The second thing is to have an Epsom salt bath. So if you go to your local drugstore, they'll have probably bags, or even Costco has a big, huge plastic container full of Epsom salts. They're actually magnesium salts, and they do wonders for helping to relax your muscles. I know that not a lot of us moms have time for a bath, but when you do, you gotta do an Epsom salt bath. So make sure to try these 3 things, the tart cherry juice, Epsom salt bath, and foam rolling, and tell me how that's affecting you and your muscle recovery. So if you're looking for a new booty leg workout that you can put these foam rolling techniques to good use, make sure to check out my butt lift bridge workout and my Orange Theory inspired 20-minute high intensity interval butt and leg workout. I'll put them in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching, and please make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, and come join me over on Instagram. You'll find me at strongmom.ca, where I have other quick workout videos as well. I'll see you next time.